Oh, this is like this is a different chat. This is a different chat. Okay.
Incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish. Nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest. Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best to soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up they actors, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions. Daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on the mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top, is missing, the opposition ain't. All that lane switching, this is what the game is. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle.
I did, bro. Check your invite.
Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
Alright, here we go. What unis are we gonna wear? Probably Color Rush. Color Rush with red helmet. I bet.
I just got bags from Prada. Rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears of problems.
Probably.
Only got it take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we back up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Down from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. In the middle of the day and they my last one.
Yo, Brad, did you see
Coach. Well,
in the Bills League and the Jags League, I had, I think it was 3 or 4 receivers over 1,000 yards.
Now it's time for the greatest spectacle in all of sports. Super Bowl 54 from Miami. You know, this town has played host to 10 Super Bowls in the past. And tonight, we write chapter number 11. And what a matchup we've got.
Here we go.
Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Buffalo Bills taking on the 5-time Super Bowl champs from the NFC, the Dallas Cowboys.
Man.
Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Charles,
why are you always bringing up the past? Like, all Cowboy fans do is bring up the past.
Ever Super Bowl title.
Hard to believe they don't
all they do is bring up the past. Let's talk about the present. What happened the last time the Bills played the Cowboys?
They went there 4 straight
What happened?
Into heavy traffic and it's intercepted.
Hey. What happened the last time the Bills played the Cowboys? I seem to remember Josh Allen eating a turkey leg after the game, after a win.
34 now. Here's 1st and 10. Now a first carry for T.J. Yeldon. And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll try the right side here with Yeldon. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
They'll try to run for it with Yeldon. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards. They go play action. Trubisky.
Can we get it? Can we get it? Bro, what the fuck is this?
Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Got out of the pocket.
Bro, this guy knows that should have been an interception.
So just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read.
Brad has a very funny definition of keeping up.
Got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Dez Bryant, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd and goal.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Let's go, McCourty. Let's go, McCourty.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
McCourty, bro.
Quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color.
Let's go. Touchdown.
Into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well,
Andrew just couldn't use them.
Ball games and another good start to this one after the 6-0.
What did I give you for him? I can't even remember.
So many different coaches, as have you along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of the team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said is I went back out there was, don't do that again.
On,
what do you think?
We got to get that.
Yeah, I think that.
We got to get that, bro. We got to get that.
Told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score.
Nice, Edmonds. The Black Sean Lee. Let's go.
Take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
On 3rd down, Trubisky.
Oh, put your hands up.
Hopkins. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. And this may be a big early turning point in this Super Bowl. They're going to go for it on 4th down here. They'll go with a big back, Yeldon. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 1-7-0.
He wears number 50 on my team for some reason, even though he's still on the Bills.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. From the shotgun is Trubisky.
Nope.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now Trubisky to throw.
Oh, what is this? Come on, bro.
Yes.
When the spotlight
crap
is at its brightest, and let's face it, it's the Super Bowl. Those types of plays come out, don't they?
Absolutely. A big-time catch on the biggest of...
Let's go. Khalil. Khalil. Let's go.
Khalil Mack.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
So
well, I mean, I picked two of them.
The Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one.
Khalil Mack was my first pick.
And continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Bills come to the line
he was my second pick.
Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
Fuller.
Pass hauled in downfield. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
Play action now. Fitzpatrick. Forced out to his left. He'll run it.
Shit. No, get on it.
It's out. He lost the football. And the Cowboys have recovered.
Bro, shut the fuck up. You got 0 points.
Like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can,
nice.
And that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down.
What do you think?
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Trubisky. He finds Hopkins complete.
Okay,
Cowboys.
give him this one touchdown now.
Hopkins,
that's all he's gonna get.
62 yards as they are now on the board here in the first half. And nothing too crazy there. A quick slant, and then he just had a seam. He found a seam.
And when you hit it on the run like that, and I mean the pass right to the receiver who's already in motion and moving, sometimes he just takes it and runs away from everyone else.
And he ran it into the end zone. And the defense, they've got to adjust there quickly. That's tough on them.
That's really tough because everything was executed well. Ball was out of his hands quickly into the hands of the receiver.
Bro, everyone on my team I drafted except for Will Fuller and CMC. Pretty much.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
I always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you,
fuck, man, I know,
that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because
one block. Come on.
It's going to be a long day for you.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. On 3rd down, Fitzpatrick. Eluding the pressure right. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
At their own 21-yard
He is like all the draft picks. We kind of need him.
The Cowboys offense. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it.
He's got a man complete. DeAndre Hopkins.
What are you saying, Moss, bro? He had 2 steps on.
Take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Fitzpatrick. Flushed out right. And his throw here's incomplete. His big tight end, Tyler Eifert, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Fitzpatrick. And Eifert has it. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. Fitzpatrick now to throw on 1st down. Flush to his right. They complete it to Hill. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Fitzpatrick got his man. It's Eifert. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as it'll come to 36 ticks to go in half number 1. On play action, Fitzpatrick. And he took that in one-handed. What a grab. 11 yards and a Buffalo 1st down. They go play action. Fitzpatrick. And the catch good. It's Eifert. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. This quarterback now hitting on 2/3 of his passes. 10 for 15 so far. 1st and 10. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Aqib Talib. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big
intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Chung. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So we've reached halftime here in the 2020 Super Bowl, Super Bowl 54. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. The never tedious halftime show behind us, and now it's back to football as we get going again in Super Bowl 54. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side. Coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he'll be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 38.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, put a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop it. On third down, Yeldon. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Trubisky now off the bootleg. That one complete to Yeldon. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 2nd and 12. Trubisky will throw. Escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Here's a give to Yeldon. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Sanders' kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Yeah, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Mike's 50. Let's get the ball.
2nd down, looking to throw. Fitzpatrick. To the left side here for Eifert. And able to rip off a big yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. A 1st down throw for Fitzpatrick.
Bro!
Incomplete.
God, bro. What the fuck is
young
this?
Quarterback, maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Will Fuller there to make the grab, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Still just a 2-score game in the 3rd quarter, but they're going to go onside kick here anyway. And the Cowboys are able to recover. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel, but they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Trubisky gets this one to Juszczyk.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
This is 3rd and 1, very likely 4-down territory even if they don't get it, though. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. T.J. Yeldon, 44 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Well, they were just hoping that run would pick up the first. They got the whole enchilada.
And I'm so used to teams on 3rd down, doesn't matter how far they need for a first down, throwing the ball. Instead, they run it, and as you said, picked up the first down, and then some, and then some. In fact, everything, all the way for a touchdown. Terrific play.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the...
It got his man complete. And he will finally be taken down, but how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the 3rd quarter. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
What? No, it's the option.
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the feet.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Will Fuller, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this
drive, what the fuck is this game,
DeAndre Hopkins, he's all alone. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdown passes now for Mitchell Trubisky. And the Cowboys,
the corner just ran like he's fucking Rory O'Donnell.
Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
To throw again on 2nd down, Fitzpatrick. And open here is Hogan. He's got it. His 2nd catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Fitzpatrick on first down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Oh, hit him, bro. Come on.
And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Fitzpatrick. Eluding the pressure.
Hogan, run your fucking route, man.
And it's intercepted.
Dude, it's time. The dude stopped in the middle of the field.
Territory down to the 45-yard line. After the interception, here's Trubisky. He's got the first down here inside the 30. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now T.J. Yeldon. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind.
And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. T.J. Yeldon, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
Can you get one fucking block?
I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Now a pass complete to Hogan. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Less than 2 minutes remain here in Super Bowl 54. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Fitzpatrick now. That's caught inside the 20. That's good for 28 yards. From the red zone now, Fitzpatrick. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to knock that one free. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Fitzpatrick. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Hill, the intended receiver once again. And it'll bring up 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. To throw, Fitzpatrick. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Tyler Eifert there to make the grab. And the Bills get a bit closer.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. Trubisky now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Trubisky. And a catch made by Hopkins. It's a gain of 16 and a Dallas first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on first down. And he's got it. And the Dallas Cowboys will hoist the Lombardi Trophy. They are the kings of the NFL. And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion.
And they can't ever take that away, can they?
Nope.
That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion when it's all said and done. You see the hugs, you see the guys sharing, the collective happiness. Makes me want to carry you around a little bit on my shoulders to celebrate the triumph. And congratulations to them.
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be